Today I'm going to be doing a very simple step-to-step full makeup tutorial. I haven't done this before in all of my makeup videos, so I'm going to be showing you all a very simple makeup look you can actually wear for your daily activities. So yes, I'm going to be showing you instructions on your screen and some of the products. So while I'm doing this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all 3 tips on how to achieve your perfect voiceovers. So the reason why I chose voiceovers is because I see that a lot of persons are struggling with doing their voiceovers, and it's something that is very important, especially if you're a YouTuber. Okay, so yeah, a lot of persons say go for a voiceover lesson or pay some money to learn how to do voiceovers. Now that is perfect, but for someone who is not financially buoyant and just wants to start up something and does not have a very huge bank account, I think that this actually would work for you. So there are 3 tips on how to achieve your perfect voiceovers. The first is avoid written voiceovers. Now this is very, very important. When you have formed a habit, or when you try to form a habit of having written voiceovers, there is every tendency that your voiceover is going to come out scripted. Now there is nothing wrong with scripted or writing your voiceovers, but if you are not a natural broadcaster, I use the word broadcasters because broadcasters can have something written and they still say it with all natural sense. But if you don't have that, you don't have that talent in you, it's going to be a little bit of a problem. Okay, so as much as possible, be natural. Don't try to have written voiceovers. Before I started my makeup videos, or before I started these YouTube makeup videos, I struggled with voiceovers. I felt like I wasn't going to. How would I even start? I didn't have a coach. I just wanted to start a makeup YouTube video, but I did not. At first, I wanted to just do the normal, while I talk, I do the makeup. But I realized that I have a very noisy environment and it's going to be very difficult for my audience or for my people viewing my videos to actually hear me clearly. So I had to suffice, or had to look for a means to or a way to bridge that gap, and the only way I could actually think of was a voiceover. And I have not done any before. I only know how to do WhatsApp voice audios, but I don't know how. I've never really spoken on any platform before, and this was my first time. And I tried doing the written voiceovers and it backfired on me so many ways, because while I was talking, it all looked scripted. If you want to understand what I mean, just go to my very first videos that had very low views. You'd notice that most of my videos had very low views. And if you watch my voiceovers or listen to my voiceovers, you'd notice that it was scripted. It was, because I was trying to follow up the full stops, the commas, the everything, and it was a whole lot. It was a whole lot for me to be able to take in, and yeah, it didn't work out for me. So please, if you are a new YouTuber, it doesn't matter what you're working on, whether it's makeup, entertainment, beauty, sports, how to make money, whatever it is. Just make sure that you try to be as natural as possible. Now, one way or one thing I can advise if you want to be natural is first of all, you have to stop and think, what is this video about? Okay, now how much knowledge do I have about this particular video that I have done? So you have to have good knowledge of the video you've just done. You just don't go to pick up a video from somewhere and just do it without knowing what it's about. How much knowledge do you have about the video you have done? When you think about this things, you'll be able to understand what to say. Okay, and what to say would not be a problem at all, because you'll be able to give yourself that openness that you can actually speak without being interrupted. You'll be as natural as possible. You go with the flow. For example, if you're doing a makeup video, for example, like this, you know that, okay, after a primer is a moisturizer, or after a moisturizer, is a primer, foundation, you blend it and all of that. Now, that how to go with sports to, oh, this is playing, this is how it's being done, oh, Ronaldo, you know, just have a good knowledge. That's it. Now, the second one is use your own voice space. Use a comfortable voice space, okay? So it's good for you to have a little bit of phonetics, so you could sound a little bit tush. That's fine, but please do not overdo it, because if you sound so tush, it's going to make your words be very unclear, and a lot of persons are not going to understand what you are saying. So please try as much as possible to use a voice tone a voice that is comfortable for you. Now, using a voice tone, and what I mean is that do not try to talk too fast. Now, for someone like me that can't stammer, I have this tendency of stammering. If I try to talk, if I try to talk too fast, there is every tendency you're not going to hear what I'm saying, because sorry, I had to use that example, but that's it. I mean, there's every tendency that I am going to stammer, and that's going to make all of my videos to be, boring and very unclear too. Now, the third thing I'm going to talk about is using subtitles. Try to make good use of subtitles. Now, a lot of persons are going to ask me, how do I, all these apps ask me to pay some money? No, use CapCut. Okay, this is not an advertisement. It's just, I've been using CapCut for a while now, and they have really done justice for me. Now, how do you use CapCut? Go to CapCut, go to text, and go to generate text, and it generates your text for you. Now, you can edit this text in case it did not capture a particular word clearly. You can edit it to actually fit into what you actually said. So I think that makes sense, right? Using subtitles, first of all, makes your videos to be busy. I mean, sometimes I just don't want to watch a video, but when I just see the subtitles, I'm like, okay, let me see what this person is saying. I mean, or sometimes a person don't want to hear the sounds, but just want to see what is being written. Okay, that actually works. So try as much as possible to just use subtitles. And also, subtitles also make, in case your words are unclear while you're speaking, someone can actually see from your subtitles what you actually mean. So that's the advantage of using your subtitles. So yes, these are the 3 things or 3 ways you can be able to achieve, 3 ways you can achieve a good voiceovers. So the first I said is avoid written voiceovers. It's going to make your video look boring and make it look too scripted. The second is use a voice tone or a voice tone that is comfortable for you. Try to avoid so much phonetics. And so the third is try to use subtitles. Subtitles are very important, especially if you want to be able to capture a lot of audience, make your video look busy, and also get a whole lot of fans and viewers as well. So I think these are my own. This was not gotten from anywhere. This is based on my own experience as a YouTuber for almost 6 months, or over 6 months. So I just think that if you want to get through to this, this actually works for you. If you want to capture, you want to get a good voiceover. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. And this is how this makeup looks already. Like, are you even watching, or are you listening to me? I know my voice is sweet. Please do not forget to like, share this video, comment your thoughts on the tips of voiceovers I gave and the overall makeup as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.